Welcome to Wind and Thunder Gaming. This is Gringo Flamingo bringing you another Halo 4 commentary match. Today we're going to be playing on Simplex, Captured Flag, BRs. So this is the first time actually playing on Simplex itself. Just overall review of Team Throwdown. It's getting better. There is some glitches that need to be fixed. As for Capture the Flag, major problems that are in there already. When you take your flag back to the base, there's been some reports of people having to stand at the flag base for over a couple minutes just to get a flag cap. So I'm sure that they're going to be sending out an update pretty soon just to fix that there, especially considering its release was just a couple of days back from the release of this video. So one of the good tips for this map itself, you can run lanes constantly. It depends on what your role is going to be throughout the match. If you're playing with the team, if you're going to be the main slayer, it's good to just roam around the map, continually picking off kills, always trying to get that flag kill, just like I'm trying to hunt down right here, while the team worries about capturing itself. So here we go, just trying to pick up there. I get assassinated. The other team this match isn't doing really a good job of flag capping, although they are seeming as if they're doing a little bit better than us right now. I assure you that it's going to change quite quickly. Okay. So another thing that's to say about Team Throwdown, it is trying to bring back competitive Halo. I know Halo's out of MLG, the Winter Major League Gaming circuit. The introduction of Team Throwdown is probably going to see the return of MLG into the MLG circuit. Hopefully. With that said, if it does come back, I can see Team Throwdown gaining a lot of population in the playlist itself over the next couple of months here. So with the exception of Team Deluxe, so with Deluxe Slayer, I believe that's what it's called, it's going to be battle rifle starts initially for almost all times for each of your loadouts. So start to practice your battle rifle, because if MLG does decide to call back Halo 4 into its circuit play, you're going to be if you're going to be wanting to go to any tournaments or anything, you're going to be using your battle rifle. Okay, so as you can see here, it is good to be a nuisance around the map. Very easy considering people still aren't used to the fact that if you run over the flag, you're going to automatically pick up the flag. So this is proving to be a big disadvantage for some players that don't yet realize that. Okay, so you can always do that. There's going to be the railgun spawn to the right of red spawn and to the left of your blue spawn right at the top there. And as well to the very right on the exact opposite side, you're going to have your sticky detonator spawning, and in the middle you're going to have your overshield spawning under that little sanctuary area. The ordnance that you're going to be getting is a hard light shield. You're going to have the thruster pack, as well as your sorry, I'm drawing a blank there on the armor ability name, but you got 3 armor abilities there for your 3 armor abilities for your ordnance spawns. So I'm just gonna tune into the match here and just give you a little bit of an update of what's going on and what I'm thinking through while I'm playing the map. So this is a really good spot here, especially when they're trying to return the flag. You can easily pick off quite a bit of kills. Here I believe I pick up the triple kill. They're constantly going to be spawning around there, so if you are nading, it is a good idea just to back up your team and give them that little aid in chucking nades over there, so the other team can't pass certain areas, and you can channel your team and the flag capture right through that little tunnel you're making with your grenades, and then go through and try to get the quick cap. It is always important to make sure that you do have somebody back at your base, because it is going to be a nuisance, just like it was right here when one lone enemy teammate goes and just quickly grabs the flag and forces you guys to have to worry about returning your flag back to base before you even do get a capture at all. So as you can see, I do spend most of my time either in the enemy's base itself past half, or I am attempting to do quick flag runs like this. I'm just trying to be a nuisance to the other team, and end I get 43 kills in the match and 8 deaths. And that's all just due in part to me being a nuisance and trying to be smart and go in places where they're not going to expect me and where they're completely exposed. Always trying to get the high ground on people and trying to be there and support the team. One thing that is good with the new Capture the Flag is that you do get to use your pistol as a weapon while you're doing the flag captures. it is a good thing. So keep in mind that you can actually help out your team, and it kind of makes you a more versatile player when you're running the flag. As you can see, the enemy team tried to grab our flag and is going for the cap, but it is good to always stick at base so you can stunt these captures right when they initially start. And I haven't called my ordnance. I kind of leave calling my ordnance in for quite a bit later. Probably not the best idea. Try to get into a safe spot. There's lots of safe areas here to call down your ordnance and get that called in, and use it to either back up your flag carrier with the hard light shield or avoid a certain situation with the thruster pack. Okay. So the match is going it's pretty even, although we are up one flag cap. The only reason that the other team isn't is because when they're pulling the flag, they are pulling it when we're 4 up, which definitely isn't the best idea. As you can see there, it's probably not a good idea to run the flag like that. They do get a lucky, not a lucky cap, but they are trying to push it past a certain point, which they shouldn't. The mini-map on, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, all Team Throwdown playlist, it's going to show you your teammates and their location on the mini-map and not show you the enemy's locations at all. This can be quite confusing due to the fact that you're going to assume initially, just because we're not used to having this kind of playlist, that you should be able to see the enemies, but you're definitely not going to be able to at all. The nade I did chuck there, as you can see on the screen, it's really good to use those pulse grenades just to sort of channel your enemy in where they don't want to go, but they have to go because they have to avoid the grenade. So as you can see, that's what I did there, and it ended up in getting the kill, even though I was one shot for the majority compared to him. So I'm just constantly trying to chuck nades to channel them in places where they don't want to go. It works really well on this map, especially considering on the side there, you're going to have lots of narrow pathways for you to chuck those nades and prevent them from passing at all. So our flag's away from home. Our team is probably not going to be able to reach the flag bearer quick enough. And there you go, they got a flag capture. So it's tied up 1-1. I see the guy initially, but I know I'm not going to get good shots unless I hold off there and I let to the kill. And I believe he has overshield there as well, so I'm going to back off and wait until he's distracted and then go back and attempt for the kill again. So none of my teammates are really close in right now. They got one guy back, and they usually do for most of the match, camping the flag there. They just don't want anybody to get any more flag caps or any flag pulls at least as well. Which it does come in handy for them quite a bit during this match. They stunt lots of our flag caps, but then again, they don't really have any teamwork, as do we. Unfortunately, it seems that we're just all running singles. One mistake by this player is to run the flag bottom with no backup from his team. As you can see, they all decided to just channel in at the bottom there, and it's not going to end up well for them. Already took down 2 of their teammates, and we already have their flag in hand, and we have another guy going over there to finish off the flag bearer. It's always good to try to keep on the high grounds. As you can see here, you have lots of options. You can either run straight down through mid and get that overshield, or you can back up your teammate from a distance and get those kills that really the enemy team's not really going to be expecting any of that, so it's a good idea to just stick here when they do have the flag and prevent them from getting that flag cap. But if they do move past where they are protected by the walls there, it's good to maybe move into the base and try to get them from there. So this will be the second video of many videos we're going to upload for Halo 4, so if you guys do have any footage that you'd like to send in, I'd like to remind you, send it in. We can make a montage of it, and we'd feature you guys on the montage, and we'll notify you when we do use your footage. If not, that means there's going to be lots of room for other people, so it's really your choice. So I do have the flag in hand right now. I'm just trying to wait for my team to return our flag, which seems like they're having a little bit of trouble, but I believe they'll get it here pretty quick, and we'll get the next flag cap. It's always good to not stand in one spot. You're going to fall victim to lots of grenades that way. You always want to just sort of move around, assist your team. You can scope still with your pistol, even though you have the flag in, which proves to be really well off. If especially on this map here, you can definitely put lots of damage in on the enemy players before they even approach the base. So our flag was returned, and I'm going to sit here, and as you can see, the flag cap goes quite quickly here. You're going to see later on in the match it takes quite a long time for it to actually count as a capture, which is something that they need to fix for sure. As well, one thing lots of players are complaining about is the flag returns. There's no bar above you when you're returning the flag. It's only has the timer above the flag itself, which is somewhat hard to see when you're returning the flag. So if they implement that, that'd be very beneficial for players and returning the flag, especially on a map like Simplex here, where it's very back-to-back action, as you can see from this map. Okay, so again, here I'm in that one spot where it's very easy to see the enemy team. I put some damage in initially just before they actually came up this ramp here. Checked the nade, blocked off the passage, and attempted the double kill, got back smacked, and they're running the flag the other way. They got 3 men up, and I think we only have 2 up now. So 3 minutes left, and I'm still staying in this one spot, and it's working very well for me this match. I could see that if you're versing a team of 4, it'd probably be you wouldn't be here as much, but it's still good to be here when everybody's on the opposite side of the map. Just get those quick pickoffs with your battle rifle, and you can help your team out a lot there. Especially playing main Slayer, you're gonna be running around a lot like I am, just continually getting those kills and being a nuisance, like I said earlier. Getting all the kills here, and just trying to make sure that they don't have more than 3 guys up at a time. One thing as well with the battle rifle, the shots, the 3 shots, the burst that is sent out every time you shoot, it carries upwards. So lots of people mistakenly just go for 5 headshots, which is definitely not going to work out most of the time. It's always good to just go for those body shots because the bullets do travel up, and in the end your last headshot may work a lot better if you do it this way. As you can see there, I aimed down because I knew my bullets were traveling up, and then finished off with the headshot. So it is 3-1 right now. The map is proving to be quite quick paced. There's lots of battles going on individually up in level 1, level 2, and especially level 3. So you're not going to find yourself at all being left alone unless the other team is going for a cap, or there's just sort of a throwdown in where the flag is stood by a base and they're trying to just finish off the capture. So you always want to make sure that you're high on your heels and expecting somebody around the corner quite constantly, especially if you're not getting call-outs to your teammates, which you should always be doing. Don't ever go in teams throwdown and expect to do well without a mic on. So they're trying to push for that those 2 extra flag caps. They're actually trying to capture quite a bit here. As you can see, they keep trying to run with pairs into the base, and they're trying to get that kill with the railgun. That obviously didn't work out. Seems how the railgun takes quite a bit of skill to actually aim. They always try to run the flag through bottom mid, but lots of our guys are sticking up top and just have the height advantage completely over them, and as you can see, we isolated the flag again. So here I am parking myself exactly where I was talking about before, for probably the 3rd or 4th time in the match, just picking off that flag carrier kill and trying to make sure they don't cap. Here they did cap, and the flag capture actually worked quite well for them, so they're extremely lucky. And they also got the overshield, and this is actually quite humorous here. I'm just trying to run away from the guy with overshield, and I do well at deking him out for a good amount of time, but he does have overshield, so he has quite a bit of advantage on me, and he ends up picking me off. But it's always good to run that overshield out. So best I could do for my teammate, distracted him, although his teammate is trying to run the flag in. I distracted him from backing him up for a little bit, which is the best I could probably do in that situation, unless I somehow got the kill on him. So we both got the flag here. We're probably going to do another trade-off pretty soon, unless we go for the kill on the flag, which is what me and this other team are doing. We're surrounding him from both sides. And it was a nice execution of isolating the flag, making sure that we can get the return, and then would lead to the cap. So although both returned, if we could keep keep their flag at our base, it would have led to a quick cap. It's always good to work with your teammates, even if you're going in for singles. It's always good to try to team up somehow and communicate with your mic. It's always good to use the map as your advantage here. It was quite difficult for him to get those shots on. Led to the victory by us in the end. So we'll see you guys next time. This has been Gringo Flamingo with Whack Gaming.